this is what you can do. Just click on this and click on inspect. Now click this arrow that you see here that looks like it's placed on top of a cube or a box. Click on this and then let's inspect this particular word here, made in London. And if you put on this, you can see all the attributes of this particular text. You can see the elemental heading title element. The color is white. The font used is railway sans serif. The name is made in London, row heading, blah blah blah. So this is what we want to do, and this is the file here, and this is what we want to work on, the CSS file. So if you click on this is where it is. Elemental post, elemental heading title, font size 2. So if you want to increase the size, you can just go here and let's increase the size here. You can see there are changes here, and if you want to decrease the size, you can. So that's it. And if you want to change the color, this is the color. You can, click here. If I put it here, the color will change to red. You can change the color there. And if you want to change the font, you can change the font from here. That's if you know the font you want to use, so you can just basically change the font from here. So I can put Oswald. But take note, if you are making any changes here, the changes will not be affected in real time. You can only see the changes just to let you know that you are actually making a change to here, but it won't show in real time. What I mean is, if I close this up and I decided to refresh, this particular part will go back to the original color and the original font size that it was. Can you see that? So to make this a permanent red color, this is what we'll do. Let's go back to the inspect. Now let's inspect this, and now we have it here. So let's change the font size to 3. So to make this permanent, this is what you do. Just copy this here. Copy these here. Copy. Then we'll go to, let's close this. Then we'll go to customize. It's easy, trust me, you will shocked. Then when you're in the customize panel, then you go to additional CSS. This is the additional CSS, and then you paste the code that you copied. Just paste it here, and that's it. And then you click on publish. So now we can go to this, and you see that the size is affected in real time. So let's refresh. As you can see, the size is affected in real time. So you can basically do that for every other thing. So if I go back to inspect, you can do that for any other thing you want to do on this website. That's that. Also, let's try and see if we can change the color. So we're inspecting these, and this is where the color is. So let's change the color, and now we have the color. So what we're going to do now is to copy from here to this place, and then we'll copy everything, and then we'll go back to customizer. and then we'll paste and publish. Now we'll refresh. As you can, now we can see is now in red color. So this option, you can use it when the team that you are using, the developer of that team has not made an option available for you to edit that part, and you really want to edit the part. This comes out a lot, especially some website that comes with a very large container at the top, and you want to remove the container or you want to reduce it. This CSS is very useful for that. So what I'm trying to say is, if I inspect this area and I put it here, this is the container, and I put it here. Most sites will have a header here that is really not customizable, but you can customize it using CSS. So what you do in that scenario is, this is it, and it says the minimum height is 0 pixels. So let's try and reduce the minimum height and let's see what's gonna happen. No, sorry, let's see. Let's mess with the color. Now inspect. So a container here. So we are looking for. This is what we're looking for. So if okay, so this is me making changes to the margin. As you can see, it's already distorted. Are you getting me? And I can just take it back. Let me just take it back by pressing 0, and it's back to that. Then if you go to the padding, and I can basically just edit the padding. So let me take it back to 0. And then we can go to the border, same thing. And you can go to, anything you want to do, you can just edit it here. Then you copy the CSS code here, any CSS code that you see, just copy it here, and then you go to the customize panel, and then you paste it here, and voila. So if you, as you can see, this is how the original website was before. We have the Made in London in white, and it has a smaller font size, but after we've gotten it to a bigger font size and a red color. So that is that.